I started jiu-jitsu, when I was kind of moving up the ranks, and when I was first learning techniques, and kind of you get better at learning and developing techniques as you get more seasoned in jiu-jitsu. But like one of the things I've realized, as a coach now and having some classes that I run at the gym, that like one of the best ways for myself and my students to solidify their techniques has got to be positional sparring, positional drilling. I think when you learn a technique, maybe it's something very new to you or something you're not very comfortable with, it's hard to actually enter into that technique. So entries into the positions or specific techniques is difficult to do. So I really love the idea of positional sparring, positional training, just because like it sets you up in that position you need to work, number one, or the techniques that you need to work, almost like it puts you in there and forces you to work that position. So I think that's very valuable in that capacity, but also it gives you a lot of reps and a lot of live reps with a little bit of resistance. So there's a couple ways to do positional drilling, positional sparring. There's a kind of like a stepwise approach. The first one is maybe you're on top working on pass of some sort, right? From half guard, for example. So the first one, your opponent's going to give you, or your partner's going to give you very minimal resistance. They're actually just going to stay there, give you very minimal resistance. That's level one. Level two would be they actually give you good resistance, but they don't try to sweep you or submit you. They're just basically trying to fend you off, not let you pass. And then the third is going to be full-on positional training, and that's going to be basically they're going to try to sweep or submit you from bottom. You're going to try to pass and submit whatever the position is from top. So those are kind of three ways to work on that. And I think that if you learn a technique and you want to drill it, that's great. And if you have a training partner, I think something you can do on your own is if you and your training partner want to actually, train together and work the techniques together, I think it's really valuable for you to work positional drilling, positional sparring. I just think it solidifies that technique, and it also kind of helps you work on it in a more live scenario. So that's my tip, guys, for developing new techniques for really white belts to black belts. It's something I use extensively now in classes that I coach, and also when I am in class, like one of Chewy's classes, something we do that I feel like is really beneficial. We've been doing a lot of that positional work, and I think it really helps dive into that technique and really helps it out to make it a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, and something maybe I can implement into my game. So that's my tip, guys. Hopefully it was helpful. If you have any messages or information, or if you want to reach out to me, send me a comment down below or shoot me an email. Talk to you guys next time.